Okay, Mike, check it, and Mike it, check it. What up? Special occasion here right now. Blue the Key is in the building. My brother, welcome, man. What's going on, Blue the Key?
Yeah, yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
y'all? What's up?
yeah.
Yo, beneficial games, bro. We in the house.
We in the house with
Yo,
it, bro. How you feeling right now, man? How's your day going?
oh man, everything good, bro. We can't. We don't already done took our medications today, so day is off to a good start. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%, 100%, my man. Hey, thank you for taking your time out. You know what I mean? Talking with me, doing a little bit of pre-production with the next video, and coming on the show to talk about some real and some VR stuff, my man.
Oh
But with
yeah.
that being said, welcome everybody to In the Lens with Beans. I'm your host, Beneficial Films, but y'all know me in the metaverse as Beneficial Games, and today we're doing something different, like always, bringing together the virtual and the real. I'm here as my avatar in VR, and joining me on FaceTime using Discord is my man, the most performance man in the metaverse, the soulful singer in the metaverse, brother Blue the Key, a real world creator who's making waves in this digital space. On this show, we talk about virtual reality, AI, and the creative journeys of those shaping the future. And it's about imagination, innovation, and community. And today we're diving in with brother Blue the Key.
Key. Yeah.
What's
That's where
going
we
on, my
go.
man?
Chilling, man. Chilling, bro. Uh, it's an honor to be on this platform and to be with some positive people, man. Because in this world right now, we need positivity. We need somebody to show some essence of love in everything that you do with respect. You know what I mean? Um, we really got
Respect.
to work on that as a people. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%, bro. And that's all that's all I'm about, man. Spreading love, peace, joy, the fruits of the spirit for me, man. That's what I'm about personally. And
Yeah.
showcasing what we doing and what y'all doing in this VR space, bro, because it's really different and creative, and it brings like sparks and ideas and a lot of stuff to the brain, bro, that we can bring about something new for the future, bro.
Dig it.
For the people who don't know you, man, and we're gonna get into it. But for the people who don't know you, let them know a little bit about you and how you got started in this VR space. Man.
Well, my name is actually Ivory Blue. My father's name was Edward Blue. Um, I had I guess, a tumultuous upbringing because I was awarded the state at 3 days old. I was left at the hospital and I was brought up by a great foster family. I joined the army at 17, and when I got out the army, I went into some drug addiction that lasted about maybe 15, 20 years. And when my son was born, I told God, I said, man, if I got a healthy child, man, I'm gonna give up these drugs, God. I don't even want this shit. And when he came out, man, he was perfect, bro. And I said, God, thank you. And I dropped it. I dropped it from there. And now I'm 30 years clean. You know what I mean?
Wow,
And
respect, bro.
yeah, when I first got onto this Oculus, I was going through a lot of depression. I was on a lot of medications and everything from the VA. And
Hmm.
when I put on this headset, man, it was like a sigh of relief. It became therapy for me. And then when I started meeting people that were so cool from all parts of the country, bro, that even made me feel like, I'm connecting. You know what I mean? So I just kept pushing it, man, and I just found out that my music started to come back. Started writing again. Started really loving some of the stuff that I was doing, and some of the people that was hearing it was loving it. And I said, shit, I feel like I'm at home now. You know what I mean?
That's love.
Yeah.
How
One of my
what do you are you? My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no. I was just about to say one of my greatest mentors is right here from Charlotte, Anthony Hamilton. and he doesn't live too
Oh,
far from
happy now.
where I'm sitting right now. Where his family don't live too far from where I'm sitting right now. And he told me one thing. He said, "Man, I used to be out here on corners playing my music and everything. Nobody would listen to me. As soon as I go to New York, everybody would says, 'Oh, that's our hometown boy.' You know what I mean? So it's
Mm.
kind of like that, man. You have to really find the serenity within yourself and stick to it. Don't let nobody discourage you, man. Just keep going. And believe me, God's gonna find a path for you, bro, and that path is gonna get you lit.
Respect, bro. No, 100%. I believe that wholeheartedly, bro.
Yo,
What do you are you creating worlds in VR right now?
I got over 80 worlds in Horizon, um, and basically, I don't look to get monetized. I look to give experiences. Experience to me don't cost no money. You know what I mean? You ain't got to pay me to give you no experience. You know what I mean? So I have the hotel chain where in each hotel room there's a secret door that takes you to a sound room, and every hotel in the hotel chain on the doors has metaverse artists on the doors. And what I was creating that to be was 24 hours a day you can go into the metaverse and you go to Route 66 and you check out one of your artists and go into their room and go into their sound room, and in their sound room you'll hear their music. If they want to, do a event there, they can do an event there. Then I got the football
Mhm.
stadium. Every year's Super Bowl time, I have a big party at the Super Bowl party, and then I have the art museum, the Prince Art Museum, Paisley Park, which I'm going to be throwing an event at Paisley Park pretty soon. And you guys get ready, man, because there's a special guest that's going to be at Paisley Park, and
Oh snap!
we got to knock the dust off of them and bring them back, man. We're bringing Tap Cat, Paisley Park,
Tap
man.
Cap in the
Yeah, the artist
building.
formerly known as Prince is gonna be right here
Yo,
in Paisley Park, and you guys are gonna see something that you've never seen before, never heard before. We're gonna actually bring the essence of that man into the metaverse.
yeah, I gotta take a little parts in that, bro.
Yeah.
So I know you for performing in the metaverse, bro. Performing in these virtual spaces, live, in front of like just me in the headset. I got invited to concerts, and they said on the stage coming up next is Blue the Key, and I'm in here with my headset, like with other people as audience members, and you come out and you perform, bro, and you have this soulful voice, and you sing, and you actually got a couple like hits of mine as favorites, bro, and the favorites of my people who I've been sharing actually, bro. We're gonna talk more about that, but how did you get to perform in the metaverse, and what is that like for people who don't even know what I'm talking about?
Okay, there are 300,000 participants that put on these headsets, man, on this globe, man. And it's like, um, my thing is, when I first came on board, I had 20 followers on Instagram. Now I got 3,500 followers on Instagram, and probably some more spread it out through Facebook and YouTube or whatever. But my thing is, this metaverse can shape you into something that you never thought you could be. Like some people take some of the things that they have in the real world and they come in here, and I'm not saying it's an eminence front, but it's not as evasive if you're out in the real world. You can really kind of get away with some things in here that you can't get away with in the real world, and it shapes you. It makes you a better human being. It makes you a better producer. It makes you a better whatever you into. You into fashion? Believe me, I done seen Cutie go from primitive shapes, making clothes, to now what she's doing, bro, and it's phenomenal. You know what I mean?
What's
And
primitive for people who don't know what primitive shapes is? What does that even mean for people?
Primitive Shapes was the first form that we came in and we were making our creations out of. Now they're into what they call it?
Trimester, right?
Yeah, they're into tri-mesh now. So when we was doing all the primitive stuff, a lot of people remember we ain't had no legs. You know what I mean? And it's like now people are really being able to express their creativity even more. And all I want them to do is stop fighting over 30 people. Because when we start getting 100, it's gonna be like a mad stampede. You know what I mean?
Man, they're fighting over 30 people for it's so you can only have 30 people in the world. You saying?
Yeah, they're gonna up it where we'll be able to have more. But when they first broke us off, you could only get 30 people in, and then Horizon kicked those 30 people out, and they had to come back in. We used to have all types of things, man, and we were the guinea pigs for everybody to enjoy what they're enjoying now. And I think it was a good thing for us to go through that because we kind of see the whole scope of everything. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I'm excited for that actually, man. Yeah, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of noise. It's gonna be a lot of stuff going happening. But I think it's gonna be more broader. Where you can do. I feel like we do more things. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna come of it, but I'm excited that it's an upgrade, none the least, man, for real. Uh, what how what made you get started into building VR space? You good? Everything good? What made you to get started into building VR space and performers? What did you do first?
What was that?
Um, I'm about to say she actually
She,
good. I can't hear her. You got a really good mic. But
no, I say she didn't want to be on camera, and she sat right in front
oh
of it.
she damn camera, yeah. She right on frame with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what was the question?
no, yeah, I was saying you build in VR worlds, but you also perform, and I know you more for performing personally. What
Yeah.
made you start performing or start building? What did you start first?
Um, I was performing first, and then Daddy came over and helped me with my first project, and then I
You
had
said daddy,
yeah, Daddy and
da-
Mommy.
da- daddy and mommy.
Yeah,
Who's
he's
that?
he's got the yeah he's got the
His name Daddy.
yeah his name is Daddy. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he's got a world. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Darn it, I can't think of the name of it. But he's got this big skyscraper, bro, and he had all these different floors, and on each floor they had different worlds that you could go visit and stuff. And I was blown away with that, man. So that's when I kind of went into building with him. And then one of the top OG goats that are in the metaverse, he helped me out with the stadium. And when I did the stadium with Danica City, man, I really felt that I wanted to go in and really do some serious building. And then the music bug hit me, and I just took off with that. So I kind of left everything to the side as far as the creation and building, and I just jumped on the entertainment, man, because I felt so much fruitfulness from that. You know what I mean?
Wow. Dang. So I was speaking of that. When we ain't talk about when you first got like started in there. How'd you get like introduced to like the headset?
I bought two headsets for my kids, and my youngest daughter said, "I don't like it." I said, "Okay." So she sat it to the side, and my oldest daughter, she got on there for a little bit, and she went back to her because both of my daughters are extreme artists, man. Both of them, they're sketch artists. My oldest daughter, she goes to School of Arts. She's absolutely great vocalist. She was on the choir and everything. And it's just that this platform gave me an opportunity to spread out some of the things that I've always been wanting to do, man. And one of the things was creating and entertaining. You know what I mean?
Nice. And this one is definitely a mix of the one.
Yeah.
And so they both artists. uh, what they didn't like. Where did they go? Where were their first worlds or apps?
One of them is on Roblox, whatever. Can't get her
Roblox.
off of that,
Okay,
man. Yeah, she can't get her off of that. And
can't get her
up
off of that one.
my
Huh?
yeah, my oldest,
Roblox is
my
in VR
18.
now, though. What if
Yeah,
you told her like Roblox is in VR? What did she
yeah,
say about that?
she's got it on her she's got it on her desktop, and I tried to get them on there, man. They just not they don't flow with them. So it's
And you
like
and you told her that Roblox is on there.
yeah, yeah, she's been on it before. She grabs my
Okay,
headset
but
and get
she.
on it sometimes, but
All
they're
right.
they're more away from the immersive uh, thing than we are, you know.
Respect,
And
respect. No,
what I
yeah.
think it
I just be
is, what I
yeah.
think it is the kids nowadays are so they so into tech, they're so into technology, man, that this headset really blows us away. It don't mean nothing to them. You know what I mean?
Mm,
It, it, it
mm.
blows our head, man. We like, oh damn, look at this. Oh, they be in there, be like, it's okay. You know, that's how they roll.
That is wild, bro. That's definitely interesting, bro. I don't think I've been around enough kids to get them to see their reaction fully. But I know it takes certain apps and softwares. It's one thing I know I have like little cousins that when they see me put on the headset, they're like, oh, and they get really excited. They want to
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on. But then there's other apps in there, like it's educational ones. It's just strictly entertainment, it's just strictly TV or sports. You know what I mean? And there's
Mm-hmm.
tons of games. You know, that's the first thing kids want to do is play games, right?
Right, right.
But like when they see me on the headset, or when I'm on the headset, I'm really not on games for real. I'm trying to network or do some
Mm-hmm.
shooting or doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? Or networking.
Right.
So it's definitely interesting to hear that perspective for sure, especially
Yeah.
ones that already have their set or favorite game that they play all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And for me doing these interviews, the last two interviews that I asked, like, what do you think will make VR go mainstream? And they were just saying, just drop the heavy hitting games in here, drop the blockbusting games in here, like the Call of Duties, the
Yeah.
Grand Theft Autos. So that's when you said Roblox. I feel like that's really a heavy hitting game for
Mm-hmm.
the ones that are playing Roblox.
Yeah.
So for them to be immersed, I felt like that should be one way in to get into VR. But what is your take on that?
I
What do
think
you
it's
think
going
is
to be the
missing for VR to
glasses,
go
bro.
mainstream?
I think the headset. When the headset is gone and we're using just regular glasses, I think that's when everything's going to take over, bro. It's going to be more expensive, of course, but I think we're really going to see everybody jumping on board. It's going to really hit mainstream, because it'll
Okay.
be. I mean, you go into an immersive environment. I mean, that's going to be cool as hell. And I got mine on the way. And
Hey,
what
you
people
got the
don't
meta
realize,
displays coming.
man, look, I was rocking Ray Bans ever since 1979, bro. You
Oh
know what I mean?
wow,
I've been rocking Ray
that's
Ban.
OG.
Yeah, Ray Bans have been my prescription glasses from back in the day. You know what I mean? And then
Wow.
when these come out, I'm going like, okay, let me go ahead and jump on them. You know what I mean? So
I know you
I got the
love that
display.
merger then.
Yeah, I got a display on the way.
I
Display
know
will be here
you
in 10
love that
days. So
merger.
you know what I mean? Mark Zuckerberg, I'm putting a lot of money in this bad boy, and I'm a broke NIGGGG. Okay, you better make sure that I get something, bro.
No, we're gonna keep putting in this work, man. I'm pretty sure they're gonna somehow get to us, man.
Yeah.
Like I've been like a lot of content throughout the years, which is crazy because I've have met a lot of people, a lot of dope people just like you, bro, who's putting in a lot of work inside VR, bro. And I'm noticing as I do meet more and more people who are connected with who so that they're just simply there are content and stuff. Our worlds are simply not crossing paths at all with
Mm-hmm.
them, and they simply just don't know about us. And so I feel like if we keep spitting it out, then you know what I mean, it's going to eventually land in one of their algorithms.
Right,
However,
right.
you know what I mean, that's just a conclusion that I've been doing. You know what I mean, and it is crazy because a lot of people are spitting out content because that's like what people are preaching for people to do is spit out content. So I can imagine the flood of just content of everything. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
that's just
Yep.
something I was just thinking about this morning, actually, too. Just like, dang, I'm putting out everything, like maybe one, two videos a day. Imagine if 5,000 people do the same thing. It's just, you know what I mean, a lot happening.
Yeah.
So we probably simply don't cross their paths at the time of paths crossing.
Yeah, but we're kind of like in a grassroots situation. A lot of us right now are the foot soldiers of what people are really going to enjoy in the future. So we're pioneers right now. So whatever anybody has to say about the headset, the Oculus, or Meta, or whatever, say what you want because the foot soldiers are putting in the work, and we have been at it for a minute, and the connections that we're making cannot be broken. You know what I mean? You can try it,
One
but you
thousand
can't
percent.
break it.
1,000%. And speaking of that, bro, and speaking of that and community, bro, how has community, you know, me affected your VR journey?
Well, meeting some of the great people in here, man, that and I have to spit out some names: Dr. Karma, Yada, 6 Foot Diva, Sexy Bones. Um, and look, if I forgot your name, you know who the hell you are. Everybody, you know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody that I know, everybody that has oh, here we go. Everybody that has been a part of my journey, believe me, it has been nothing but a joy to be around some of these people, and they're inspiring. And for me to go through depression and on medication, and at one point I was suicidal. It's just that connecting with people that calm your spirit, it's God sent, bro. It's totally God sent.
No, 100%, my bro. Um, it's a lot of people that I've met that makes really, really good music, art, worlds that are somehow going through really tough times. And this seems to be a therapeutic like outlet for a lot of people. And I feel like you know it's deep how the best kind of artwork and creativity comes from like the darkest times from people's you know what I mean
Yep,
times, bro.
for
And
sure.
it's just nice or good to be a person to absorb what they go through, listen, be an ear, and kind of help them go through things and kind of inspire to know that you know it's gonna be another day. It's
Yeah,
you know it's light at the end of the tunnel for real, and
and
people
and for
appreciate what they do.
anybody that's going through what I'm going through, I just have to say this: there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and believe me, it is something that you really want to um, and bask yourself into, man. You want to just surround yourself with that light because that's a powerful light, man. You could be in the darkness right now, but all you got to do is just peer for just take a just a inkling of that light, man. And believe me, it's gonna take you where you need to go. It's done brought me out of a lot of things, man. And I just want to thank not just the metaverse or Meta. I want to thank the people that I met, because some of you people don't even know the life that you've saved. That's why I wrote that song pretty much, because I was on my way out, bro, and
Mm,
I really had to find my way back.
mm. I was about to go right into that song, bro. Speaking of that, bro, did you save a life today, bro? It's that question alone, bro. And when I played that song for my boys who I actually went to college with, and I actually talked to them about VR, who they kind of inspired me to do this show. because not too. I've been talking with them for the longest, and they have yet to put on this headset. But I showcase so many things that I do with them. I get on FaceTime calls and showcase things that I do. And when I played your music videos, when I showcased with you, everybody went crazy. Everybody's like, this is the greatest song of all time, bro.
Hmm.
Because one, like nobody ever asked that question for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it like it really makes you think. It brings out some emotions. Like that's that song. Like I gotta play that. This live right now, but I plan on editing and chopping it up. You know, in between this. But bro, what I'm about to say? What did inspire you? I guess we just talked about it. But can we talk about a little bit about the Save a Life Today song, bro?
Save a life, man. Was truly inspired by 6 Foot Diva. When 6 Foot Diva told me that she was an operating room nurse, and I had to go on to life support when I was on the operating table when I had my colon removed, and
Mm-hmm.
just knowing that people are that compassionate to try to help you um, stay alive. You know what I mean? And they're serious about it. And when I met her and she told me what she did, I was like, wow, that is so cool, man. I mean, they saved my life, and you in there saving lives every day, man. That is so cool. And it just hit me. I just went down there and started writing, and then I think it just took a life of its own because one of my things is um, I dedicated to doctors, nurses, policemen, and firemen and first responders
Mm-hmm.
because through all of my addiction, I had to connect to each one of them. You know what I mean? I had to
Mm-hmm.
connect to doctors when I was ODing. I had to connect to nurses when I was going through what I was going through mentally. I had to connect with policemen because they were arresting me. I had to connect with first responders because I might be, out on the ground somewhere. So all of those people are part of saving my life. You know what I mean? So when I met her, I said, man, I just put this together, man, like a ball of wax.
Mm-hmm. Bro, really enjoy that song, bro. I play it at least two, 3 times a week, man. And my boys always sing it randomly. And one of my boys a big fan of you. He said he hit you on DM a couple of times. He said he upset you ain't hit him back. No, he ain't say it, but he said he fan. But I'm
Hey,
pretty sure you know what
I'm not too
I mean.
technical savvy, bro. There's probably a whole bunch of people be like, damn, that nigga ain't about shit. I'll be like, I didn't even see it. You know what I mean? I don't be checking shit. You know what I mean? Some people be checking it out. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Man, it might
Yeah.
take 2 or 3 days. I might go look at. Oh, damn. Let me try to get that back and say something. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm going to try to get back up on my thing, though.
Respect, man. Yeah, and my boy's an artist too, man. And speaking of that, how is it different from performing in real life and in VR? Like, what's the difference for you as far as performances and being an artist, man?
Kind of, they kind of run neck and neck, man. They kind of run neck and neck because I got to think of it like this. If I go somewhere live, somebody's getting dressed, somebody's getting their car washed, somebody's doing everything so they can go and have a good time wherever they're gonna go, and I'm gonna be performing. So to me, it's just like VR is the same thing. You got people from all over the world doing all types of things. They getting themselves together just to come in and hear me perform. So the I have a performance that's gonna be coming up live in Atlanta on the 5th or the 6th, I think. And it's all the metaverse people are going to be meeting up in Atlanta on the 6th. So everybody need to get their word in. Everybody need to find out where it's going to be at and all that, so all of us can get together, bro. Because y'all going to be able to hear your boy Blue the Key live, bro. Because I'm going to get up there and do the MMV, Meta Mental Vibrations, which is the album.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
The album
live.
also touch, huh?
IRL.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
snap, nice.
yeah. Let me see. What's her name? Um, Jen Smash. Yo Afro. I think there's a number of people in Atlanta, bro. Miss Wiggles is in Atlanta.
So
Uh,
it's gonna be happening in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah, on December the 6th.
Okay, December
Yeah,
the
they asked
sixth.
me they
Wow.
asked me to come to perform, man. So I'm gonna pack it up and go on down there and probably spend the weekend and meet up with a
Damn,
lot
so
of our
I
good
should go out
metaverse
there and
people, man.
shoot it.
And that's what life brings you full circle, man. And just to be able to do something like this, man, is like, man, it's awesome, bro.
No,
And I
100%,
tell people
man.
all the time, this is one of my phrases that you'll hear me say more than once. The last time that we were this innovative, that we networked at this great pace that we're doing on this platform, we were building pyramids.
Mm,
That was the last time that we was like at this level that we're at now. You know what I mean?
that's wild. That's deep to think about.
Yeah.
Really, really thinking about. Dang. How do you feel how you feel about AI? Um, AI in general. You know? What's your thoughts?
AI can be used in a number of things to get people ahead. I don't frown on it because we really don't know if we're living in an AI world now. You know what I mean? Who's
Mm,
to say AI is so smart that they could create everything that we think we living in, and flip the switch whenever they want. You know what I mean? So I'm not no conspiracy theorist, but it's like, who knows, man. But yeah, AI is a good tool. I think everybody should engage in it. Make whatever you have better, but always keep your uniqueness. You know what I mean? Always have your uniqueness because your fingerprint is your fingerprint, no one else's.
mm-hmm. That's a super facts. That's a super facts. Nah, I like to keep it short and sweet, 25 to 30, man. And I won't take too
Yeah,
much of your time, my boy.
yeah, yeah.
But I really, really appreciate you, man. And is there anything else that you wanna actually let me ask you one more question, bro. For people
Hmm.
who like really because the reason why I made the show for people who are like kind of scared of the headset, or I like to say why are people scared of the headset, or like what makes people not want to get on the headset?
Um, I think that once a person gets in here and has a good experience, that goes a long way. Um, Now, if a person puts on the headset and they come in here and they get trolled or whatever, they'll be like, "Ah, man, screw this. I don't need this. I don't need this." But if a person comes in and meet good, genuine people and have a great experience, they're gonna come back more and more and more. You know what I mean? And then they'll start to see, well, I can become this through this avatar, or I can become this through this creation, or I could build this and host this and have these people come in, this, that, and other. So yeah, I think what we need to do is just keep pushing forward, man, and just make everything a great experience.
No, no, man, no, and I gotta agree. You gotta put on
Yeah,
this headset to really see what we talking about. Um,
that.
but yeah, and like you said, did have my friend came through, and then some weird stuff happened with other people, and he's like, "Bro, why is I don't even I don't why it's just a bad taste in the mouth just instantly, first impression." So I know exactly what you're talking about, my man.
Yeah,
But Blue the Key, my man, bro, we got to do this again. We got to run this back.
yeah.
But we working on the music video for you. So we go we already in the works of doing some more stuff, which I'm very very excited about. And as soon as I get back from coming, we gonna do some stuff, bro. And we gonna release that. We're gonna release that. Anything you want to say before we sign out, bro?
Yo, Paper Planes is coming up, and it's gonna be directed and produced by my man Beneficial Games. Look, Paper Planes is by some beautiful women that are in the metaverse. Y'all got to listen to this song, man. Make sure you check it out. It's coming out soon. It's gonna be on YouTube and any other platform we can put it on. Yo, we're gonna make it right, bro, because we got to do it for the world that they don't understand us, man. They don't understand us, but they're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
understand us because we're true. We're to the fact and we real. You feel me? So y'all
100%
get ready,
real.
man. Your boy Blue the Key, and we also got MMV, the album, man. Songs like Depression, Virginia Gypsy, One You. Paper Planes, Save a Life, all that's on the album, man. So make sure y'all check it out, boy. It's your boy Blue
Hey,
the Key, man. All day
Blue the
long.
Key.
I just gotta say it one more time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My God, Blue the Key in the building, bro. And that's gonna be a wrap on this episode of In the Lens with Benz. Man, huge thank you to Blue the Key for joining us and sharing your story, bro. Make sure to check them out at Blue the Key right there. It's the same thing on all platforms. He said it's right there, Blue the Key on YouTube, Instagram, IG, website, all that. Blue the Key.
Get
And
it.
thank you to everyone for listening and watching. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to follow, share, and stay tapped in for more creators and innovators stepping into the future of VR and AI. Until next time, this is Benz signing off. Keep creating, keep imagining, and always stay in the lens. My
Booyah!
people.